It was a bright, sunny day on the Gmod Railway. Alex and Justin were showing the Flying Scotsman their coaches while the Flying Scotsman got cleaned up and fixed for his official job and time here on the Gmod Railway. So, Flying Scotsman, we learned about your story. Now it's time you learn about us.
Oh well, we live and learn, I always say.
That's true, Scotsman. Anyway, you might as well take it away, Alex.
So yeah, anyway, these coaches of ours, these are old pinball coaches, of which were used between the 1860s until the early 1900s, when these coaches are starting to become more obsolete.
But the ones you see here are very well preserved. In fact, Mr. Freeman found these in some random train yard, just sitting there rusting away, while on the inside there were bugs and rats and cockroaches crawling all around it. I had to pick these up, and I got the willies when I was pulling those rusty hunks of junk.
Justin?
What? I'm just saying.
That's fine. Although, I have never seen coaches like those before. Are those the original coaches?
Yes, Scotsman, they are actually. Now, do you have coaches like these over there in the UK?
I'm afraid.
Well, I'm afraid not. Our coaches are actually a lot bigger than those, except that they're not as old. In fact, we actually still use those coaches. Well, at least I actually used to pull those back in my heyday. Except that those coaches of yours are actually unlike any other coach I've seen before.
What? Hang on. Who's that over there? Yeah, I've noticed that engine sitting there the whole time. I wonder who it could be. But when Flying Scotsman got a closer, when Scotsman looked much better, he realized who it was.
Oh no.
What is it?
It's him.
Who?
He was a real troublemaker back over in the UK. And now here he is. Good evening, everyone. Oh no, not you again. Oh yes, Scotsman, it is me. I am Diesel.
Oh no, not a Diesel.
You two must be the very old iron engines. Alex and Justin, I presume.
Well, yes. Who's asking, you rusty Diesel?
Whoa. You take it easy there, old timer. I have changed now. And Scotsman, old friend, you actually now realize, because of the way I came in there, I came in without wanting to cause any trouble. So anyway, Mr. Freeman bought me for a super cheap price. Since us shunter engines are very cheap, I am going to be your Railway Scout engine.
Railway Scout engine? What's that?
Well, you see Diesel here, he was one of the many BR Class OH shunters back in the UK back in the day. In fact, the real-life version of Diesel from Thomas, the real Devious Diesel himself, he was actually a Paxton V1 diesel shunter built in 1932.
1932? Damn, that's way too early for diesels to be built.
He's right. My old brother, the real Diesel, was scrapped. So in fact, I am Diesel. I was just rebuilt into this body of a BROE class shunter, except that I'm not a shunter. I am going to be the Diesel that is going to scout your rails in case anything happens, or in case anything that might happen. So you two must be Alex and Justin. Ah yes, I've heard a lot about you two. You two are the two remaining Central Pacific 440 American-type locomotives. But, to be honest, when Scotsman here told me about your two brothers, well, I mean, your one sister Storm and your other brother Whirlwind were scrapped, it just broke my heart. I just don't think it's right for steam engines to be scrapped. I just don't think it's right, you know what I mean?
Well, that's actually something different coming from a Diesel.
Yeah, tell me about it.
Take it easy on him. I can actually see that he's changed now. You actually have quite changed, Diesel. I'm surprised that you are not going to cause any trouble from now on. Indeed. Mr. Freeman told me that from now on I will not be the troublemaker on Devious Diesel that I used to be, especially back in the TV series when I was the most horrid engine ever. Not to mention that one time when Thomas saved me from falling off the bridge during the Misty Island rescue.
Wait, you still remember that?
Even after all this time, you still remember that?
Oh, yes I do. Those were the old days. But no, I am here to be your Scout Diesel. In fact, as Mr. Freeman told me, I am going to be your only Diesel. Except that I won't be around all the time, like bothering you, like my predecessor, the real Devious Diesel, did. I am going to be out most of the time scouting the rails in case anything is about to go wrong. Anyway, Mr. Freeman also told me to tell you that the 2 engines from Scotland are going to be arriving today. So, Scotsman, do you remember what to do? Oh yes I do. Oh yes I do, old chap. I absolutely do.
So, who are these 2 engines from Scotland anyway?
It's a surprise.
Any idea what the surprise is?
Justin, it wouldn't be a surprise if he told you.
Huh, good point.
Exactly. Well, anyway, I better go. I have some rails to scout. But whenever I have the time, I will be around to talk to you whenever I get the chance. Now take care. And from then on, Diesel was no longer the devious troublemaker that he used to be. He is now a proud member of the Gmod Railway and is a very useful engine.